my name's Jessica and I am the Organized Mama. I help families just like you with organizing tips, tricks, and tutorials. Are your kids as obsessed with Legos as mine? Well, recently my kids decided that they wanted to put together old Lego sets, and I was so excited because that means we don't have to buy new ones. Woohoo! But finding all those pieces got to be so stressful that we decided we needed a different plan. And that plan was to color code all of our Legos. This was a huge challenge just to get through. I got it all done in a weekend with the help of my family, and I'm going to show you how you can store all your Lego pieces plus your finished Lego creations. So originally we were storing all of our Legos in just kind of like portfolio boxes, and we just dump all the pieces and the kids could sort through. Well, it got to the point where they really wanted to start rebuilding some of the Lego sets that they took apart. And as we started digging through all of the Legos, it was really hard to find the pieces. So we decided color code them. In order to do that, we went bin by bin and sorted them into these bins. These are from Ikea. I'm obsessed with them because the top acts like a tray. Look at that. So when you dump out one of the bins, you can easily find what you need because you have the little tray, and then you just kind of pour it back in and put it on. Boom! So what we started to do, we had a couple of these Ikea bins, and we just kind of started sorting through all of the bins. But with that, we solely did color. We didn't mix up, anything else. And we realized we had a lot of wheels, so we created wheels in its own bin. This is easy to find and the kids really love it. We also have a bin for people. Now, some of the people stuff does include, like little bears, helmets, skirts, and Batman equipment. We do have the bike. This should probably go on wheels. Some of the food items. So pretty much like any small item that the person might be using in Legos goes in people. The best way to maintain a system like this is to have a bin specifically for sorting. At the end of the night, just dumping everything into a bin because you're too tired to sort them. They go in the to-sort bin. This is where you scoop them up every night, and then on the weekend, once a month, or if the kids are saying, I'm bored, then you're like, sort your Legos. And we just take all of the Lego bins and line them up against the wall and just drop the different Legos into the colored bins, and boom, it's done. It's really easy. The kids really like it most of the time, and it just helps so much if you do decide to color code your Legos, but you don't feel like you can maintain it daily. Use the to sort bin. All of our manuals are stored in one of the bins as well. I made sure to label each one of the bins. Now, I was going to get super creative and add, yellow and yellow, but then I realized that was a little too overwhelming to look at. So I wanted to keep it simple and clean looking, not to overwhelm the kids. Because sometimes when you see too much color, it can really overwhelm your sensory system. So by keeping it white, plain, and streamlined, it really helps everyone kind of create an easy space that you can look at, that you can figure out what's in the bin, and it's just so much easier. But what do you do about all those Legos that are finished, and where do you store them? Well, I tell all my clients, find a shelf or shelves, and that is where they're stored. So I actually had a client who called Lego and asked them what she should do with the finished creations of Lego pieces. And they said that Lego actually encourages you to keep the creations that you make, and that they should be stored on a shelf, taken down when you want to play, and then stored back up on the shelf. I thought this was amazing because that really is the point of what Legos are. So you just need to make sure you have space for them. We just stuck it on top. These are Ikea Calyx shelves that we turn on the side, and we store the Legos that the kids like to play with on top. Each kid has their special Lego sets on shelves in their bedroom as well. My name is Jessica, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. New videos coming out every week, so make sure that you subscribe.